Is is Kendrick the God reigning on Toronto? Or Rick Ross the God? Revenge. When does the trolling stop? Well, the trolling didn't stop because his home got flooded. Literally. You would think Canada, home of
the what?
home
Home
of
of
the
the what?
crazy, home of the fans.
Oh, it's really flooding.
It's flooding, yes, because there was heavy rains in Canada, well, Toronto. So as you can see, he says this better be espresso martini. This is from himself. He shared it with everyone. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Is this karma for what he did, or what he was going to do by trolling Schoolboy Q? Is Kendrick the God reigning on Toronto? Or Rick Ross the God? Revenge.
It's a purely coincidence. I think it's good that Drake is showing it himself, so that he doesn't wait until Kendrick puts it on a track. That
Yeah.
would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Nah,
I
but
don't think it's purely luck, or not even luck. It's bad luck actually. But yeah, I don't think Drake, for him it's fun, man. He can probably buy the house next door, so he's good.
he's good. He has a pretty big house, so I wonder if this is. I don't know if he has a basement, but that would have been a bit tough if he has
Yeah.
a studio downstairs. Flooded. Well, it happens to be that Skills, you might know him, Matt Skills, the rapper, who also is from Philadelphia. He's from Philly, and he happened to be in Canada. Yeah, so Matt Skills happened to be in Canada at the same time this flood happened. And by the way, where is the? Now I can't find. Whoa! Now I can't find the. Yes, found it. Jeez, I don't know where that was for a second, but Matt Skills was in Canada, and he had the following to say: fair use.
I got a question. Maybe y'all can help me with this. I'm in Toronto the other day, just in Toronto, and I go to the mall. They got a huge mall. Go look at some sneakers, cop some kicks or whatever. I go to the mall, and I'm in the Eaton Center, and I hear Not Like Us 4 times in 4 different stores in the mall. Right? I go eat that night.
Let's start with this one. 4 times in 4 different moments. So even in Toronto, they are bumping. Is Drake going to run up on that Spotify list they are playing?
So you're saying that
It's what he
4
said.
days. What? Yeah, he said
He said, yeah.
4. Yeah, look at you, trying not to get run up on. I understand it, man.
I have J Prince on my back. I have Pirates on my back. Pause. Yeah, definitely pause on that one. Definitely
I was
pause on that one.
pausing because I didn't want you to get to the nudists, man.
No, the nudists are my friend. They're protecting me. The nudist
But
mom.
so 4 nights in a row they were playing it. They were playing.
No. At the same day.
Yeah.
That
The
same
same
moment.
day.
Yes.
In Toronto.
I'm going to put it on repeat so you can hear it again.
I got a question. Maybe y'all can help me with this. I'm in Toronto the other day, just in Toronto, and I go to the mall. They got a huge mall. Go look at some sneakers, cop some kicks or whatever. I go to the mall, and I'm in I'm in the Eaton Center, and I hear Not Like Us 4 times in 4 different stores in the mall, right? I go eat that night at a restaurant, just random. I'm in a restaurant eating, I hear Not Like Us. That's 5 times that I've heard this song in one day in this city.
In the city.
Yeah, I mean,
Hardest song in your own city.
it's a hard song, man. It's a hard song. Well, are you not gonna play it in Toronto? I don't think Drake's gonna do anything. It is what it is. He doesn't want artists to come in his city and play it, but you can't stop people from playing it.
Yeah, that's tough for him. Let's continue because it gets worse.
The next day, it rains in Toronto. It like floods. The whole city has a flood. The power goes out for like 2-3 hours. It's crazy. Drake posts on his story that his mansion got flooded. You know, you see it or whatever. That night, I'm packing up, and I just got the news on, just local news. I'm watching the local news, and the caption, the headline story in the local news was, "Not Like Us, Drake's mansion gets flooded." I ain't never seen nothing like this in a rapper's like hometown. Like, this is crazy. Like, Drake is he's the biggest rapper from Canada ever. And they trolling him on the news. Like, have y'all ever seen anything like this?
I haven't.
Well, in New York, it happens all the time, right? In the big cities, but then you have groups against each other, and so that is different.
It's New York
I
against
don't
New
think-
York, but
You know what I think it is, KR? We're living through the globalization, of the industry, the music industry. You hear now music, South African music. Piano. It's like bumping all over the place right now. People are dancing or thinking that they're dancing to the moves they see.
they're moving.
And what?
They like to move it. They're moving.
Yeah, they think they are. So, and at a certain point, the borders aren't gonna matter as much. There's not gonna. So the difference between Toronto and maybe the other side, it's not gonna like the other side of the border. It's not gonna be that much of a difference, you know. NBA, you have a Canadian team in the NBA. You have a lot of Canadian artists, Canadian actresses in the US. So you do have a border, but it's not as clear. Furthermore, I understand that Drake is from Canada, and of course, he is like the face of the Raptors right now. But what does he do for Canada that would make them loyal to him? I just think the people know it's a hard song, and they're playing it. They don't really feel like Drake is, like they're proud to say Drake is a Canadian representing us. That's what I think.
I think after that song, even if they were proud, this man has embarrassed Toronto. How can you show up a little better like this? But anyway, you're right. You're right, though. You're right. Can't say it's well, let's not go there. But the thing is this, right? We're dealing in a time. I do agree with you. We're dealing in a time where everything is globalized. People like to they like to ride waves. That's something that's clearly happening. I'm not saying that it's a good or bad thing that they're playing that song, but people love to stay on the wave as long as it's a wave, and I think that's clearly here the case. It's a hot song. People like it. The song went #1 again, by the way, last week.
Again, the same
After
song.
dropping, yeah. After saying that, not like us. After dropping, it rose in the rankings again. So, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a long summer for Drake. But yeah, it's people will continue riding that wave, and there's something Matt Skills also said. Shout out to him. He said the kids haven't gone to school yet, and he's pointing out the colleges where people are gonna chant, do all these crazy stuff. Maybe have a band playing Not Like Us. Yeah, I think it's far from over. It's far from over. It's gonna end probably till the end of the year, till at least beginning of Q4. I think beginning of Q4. I would
Yeah.
think.